Hello, I'm João Paulo Casarotti, and on this video I will be performing and discussing about Carl Czern's study in C major, opus 777, number 3. Here it comes. Well, this is a really beautiful little waltz that Czern wrote, and I will be talking a little bit about how to properly move your left hand, your right hand, and then how to properly coordinate. So let's take a look first on your left hand, and I want to use the Classroom Maestro here to map some of your chords. So initially I would say that you should sit a little bit towards your right sit bone to play this, since you're playing on the higher register of the piano instead of being here. So bring your body towards the right a little bit. So first of all, let's just map the chords by blocking the left hand. So I have it here initially the C major triad, second measure also C major triad, and then the third measure, and I'll use 5-3-1. It's a G major with the first inversion, B on the bass, and back to C major, and then again. And then your 5-6-5 chord without the D, and back to C. Now in the section B, you would have 5-6-5, 5-6-5, and back to 1, 5-6-5, 1, and then 5-6-5, and back to 1. So first of all, I would map like this, then I would go over your left hand, and I would make sure that you are with your elbow in and you bring your body towards the right, and make sure that when you play this, you want to make sure that your bass, you throw your arm behind the pinky to show the bass, to make it strong. And I'm doing a forward, right? So I'm going to be doing this with my bass. I can just practice the bass like this, throwing the arm behind the pinky. Now when you play your thirds, E and G, I want you to make sure you go really slow into the key, and you can rotate towards the right, slower, and change key spot. Really slow into the keys. So I would have fast, slow, slow, fast, slow, slow, fast, slow, slow. And you hear more the bass, right? Going the same way in the second part. Make sure you play balanced chords, right? And then your chord tone. So this is your left hand. Now, on your right, when you play your right hand, you want to make sure you're using the 5 pentachord, right? The C major pentachord on octave 5. And as I'm doing this, I would recommend you guys to also throw your pinky in there with rotation, and I also recommend you to play forward. But then we will be using here shaping besides the up and down movement. So I would be doing here an over shape, another over shape, and now I'm gonna bounce, 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 and drop on E2, 3, and again, over shape. Let us over shape, bounce, 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 drop. That's your first part, okay? Now the second part, you're gonna do a little different. So we're going to be going up and then coming down. So we will be using first the under shape, under and then over. And now I bounce, bounce, bounce. I'll do one more more time. Under, and then over. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And then measure 11. Since I'm going back and forth, instead of isolating, I'm going to rotate. Right, left, right, left, right, left, and left. So one more time. Right, left, right, left, right, left. You notice that the second G and E, I was a little in. So one more time. A little more in, rotating. And the end, the same way. Let's over shape. Another over shape. And now drop. Under, over, drop. Okay? Now, when you put hands together, the first thing I would do if I were you is to make sure you tap this. So I would close the piano and I'll make sure I'll tap this to develop my coordination. So it would be together, right, together, right, right. Together, right, together, right, right. Together, 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 left, left. Together, right, together, right, right, together. Sorry. Together, right, together, right, together. Together, 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 left, left. Together, right, together, right, together, right, together. Together, 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 right, together, right, together, right, together, left, left. And again, together, right, together, right, together. Together, right, together, right, together. Together, together, right, together, right, together. This is a great way to develop your coordination. And then when you play hands together on the piano, make sure you're following through the movements that we discussed hands separate. And make sure that you're playing much slower. So bring your body towards the right. And then once again, notice that my left hand is much slower into the keys. And my right hand, since I have the melody, I play faster into the keys to get that sound louder. Okay, so listen. Now here I drop on the right. And here I rotate, right? So you have to be working in sections. So first measure is one type of coordination. Then it repeats. Now I bounce staccato on the right while I connect on the left. So I have to master that. And then the same thing. Notice that they both go over shape, right? And then I'm bounce, 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 drop. Now going on the second part, I'm going the under shape. Bounce, bounce, bounce on the right. But the left still connect, right? Bounce, bounce, bounce. Now here comes the next section where I'm rotating here, right? And here I'm also rotating.